Hello students, once again in this week we are going to have the continuation of the same grammar section, framing questions. I hope by now you might have referred your grammar workbook, that is Springs, wherein we had started this particular topic. So in the last class we dealt with tag questions. So this week let us see some questions which start with do, does, and later with some WH questions. So do and does questions. Do or does. Now see, for a simple interrogative sentence or a question, do or does is typically followed by the subject and then the verb. Okay, questions with do or does as the first word usually elicit means obtain, seek an answer with yes or no. Okay. Then what is the correct form of an interrogative sentence? Interrogative sentence is nothing but question. Correct? You have learnt all this in your basic grammar in school. Interrogative means question. The typical form means structure of an interrogative sentence is an auxiliary verb, then the subject, then the main verb, and then the rest part of the sentence. Let's see, for example, here, do you speak English? Now see, auxiliary verb is do, subject is you, main verb is speak, and the rest of the part of the sentence. Now, to make a question in English, we normally use do or does. It is normally put at the beginning of the question, that is before the subject. Now look at one example with affirmative sentence. You speak Spanish. Affirmative. Assertive. You speak Spanish. If I have to change the same affirmative sentence into an interrogative sentence, that is a question, then I would say, do you speak Spanish? Correct? Are you getting? Right. Now, you will see that we add do at the beginning of the affirmative sentence to make it a question. Yes. We use do when the subject is I, you, we, or they. See, one more example. When you are using do and when you are using does. In the last slide, we saw an example. You speak Spanish. If I have to change it to interrogative, I changed it like, do you speak Spanish? Now see the same affirmative sentence with the third person pronoun he. He speaks Spanish. Now how do I change it to an interrogative sentence? Does he speak Spanish? Now instead of do, we are using does. That is why the first point in this slide tells you we use do when the subject is I, you, we, or they. Then, when the subject is he, she, or it, we add does at the beginning to make the affirmative sentence a question. Notice that the letter S at the end of the verb in the affirmative sentence, because it is in the third person, I told you he, she, it, they, disappears in the question. You will see the reason why below. We don't use do or does in questions that have the verb to be or modal verbs like can, must, might, should, etc. when we have modal verbs in the sentence, we don't use do or does. See, this is the simple structure how you have to frame the question starting with do or does. See, first you always put the word at the beginning of the interrogative sentence. Do or does always appears in the first beginning of the sentence. Then comes your subject, then comes verb, and then the rest of the sentence. See, in the subject, when you use do, you have options I, you, we, they. Then simple present tense of the verb and the rest of the sentence. When you use does, you have the third person pronoun he, she, it. Simple present of the verb and the rest of the sentence. Now if you take any options from the subject or the verb, can you be able to form a sentence? Let's take one example. Say, do you have cereal for breakfast? Getting to see, do they like cereal for breakfast? Understanding? I chose two different words from the options given. Let's see one more. Does he have cereal for breakfast? Now when I use the pronoun he, I use the beginning word does. Correct? Understanding? Right. Now, the verb that goes here is the base form of the infinitive. The infinitive without to before the verb. Instead of the infinitive to have, it is just the have part. Remember that the infinitive is the verb before it is conjugated. Conjugated means changed. And it begins with to. For example, to have, to eat, to go, to live, to speak, etc. Now here are some examples with question forms starting with do or does. Let's see. Do you speak English? Does John speak French? Do we have time for a quick drink? Does it rain a lot in the south? Do they want to come with me? Does she like chocolate? Hope you have understood when we use do and when we use does in the beginning of a sentence to make it an interrogative sentence. Now, here is an example practice for you. Complete the sentences with do, does or did. Did is simply the past tense according to the brackets. In the bracket here, you are given which tense you are supposed to fill up the blank with. I'll do the first one for you. Dash you have a driver's license? Now in the bracket it is given present tense. What is the present tense? Now do and does both are present, but here see which pronoun is you are using? You. Now so it goes with do. Do you have a driver's license? That is how you have to fill up the gaps. Hope you will do this. There are some more to follow on the next slide. Here are 10 sentences. One I have already done for you. Write them down in your grammar notebooks and solve this in your notebooks for practice. Here are another 10 sentences. Same exercise followed. Hope you will be able to solve this exercise. Now, there is one more pattern of asking questions where the first word begins with WH. We generally call them WH questions. Then which are those WH words? They are very common words which occur very frequently in our spoken language. See, who, what, when, which, why, where, and an exception, how. Then what is the meaning of WH question in English? A question in English, that is a request for information. When you ask a question to someone, you are requesting that person to give you the required information. For example, if I ask you, where do you stay? I am asking information in a requesting tone. Correct? Where? WH. Where do you stay? So I am asking some information to be shared. WH questions usually start with a word beginning with WH, but how is also included. The WH words are what, when, where, who, whom, which, whose, why, and how. Now, an interrogative word or question word is a function word used to ask a question such as what, which, when, where, who, whom, whose, why, whether, and exception how. They are sometimes called WH words because in English most of them start with WH. They are they are word forms starting with WH wherein you want to gather information. Then we usually form WH questions with a WH, then an auxiliary verb, be, do or have form, then the subject and the main verb. Or with a WH plus a modal verb, then the subject, then the main verb. Say for example, when are you leaving? Now, here are some sentences, hardly 10 sentences for you to complete. Complete with where, when, who, what, how, which. So these are some options of WH words given for you. And there are 10 sentences following. You are supposed to fill up the blank with the correct WH word which suits correctly the given blank. I'll do the first one for you and the rest you have to do on your own. That is your practice exercise. Write it down and solve it in your grammar notebooks. Look at the first sentence. Dash cooks dinner every day. What would be the right WH word here? Who? Who cooks dinner every day? That is your question. I hope you have understood the question forms with do, does and WH. Whatever exercises are given here, please without forgetting solve them in your grammar notebooks. All the best.